Oh man, look at the marbling on this. And this piece of fat, this won the Olympics. I'm not wasting that by any means. Japanese A5 Olive Wagyu Ribeye, right here, melting in my hands. Hi, Neel here. It's the holiday season, and what better time to be sharing great food, drinks, and laughter with your friends and family. This holiday season, I am really excited to be trying two specialties. One all the way from the far east, and the other from the far north of this country. So let's not waste time and dive straight in. This, my friends, is Japanese A5 Olive Wagyu Ribeye, straight from Japan, packed and sealed in dry ice and shipped overnight. And now it's on my table. Yes. This is Wagyu, aka Japanese cow, specifically raised in Shiroshima, which is popular for their olive gardens. And the cattle there are fed a diet of olive peels left over from the extraction of olive oil, and so the fat content of this steak is very high, and apparently the fat is tastier. You don't need to take my word for it. Trust the judges in the 2017 Japanese Beef Olympics. This piece of meat won the best fat in the Beef Olympics of 2017 in Japan. This is an Olympic medal winner in my hands. I'm going to let it sizzle on a hot iron pan and maybe a minute each, and salt, and that's about it. Let the fat do the magic. I let this thaw for around 2 hours outside the dry ice box, and now I'm going to take it out of this package and see how great it looks. Opening up my present. Oh man, look at the marbling on this. And this piece of fat, this won the Olympics. I'm not wasting that by any means. Japanese A5 Olive Wagyu Ribeye, right here, melting in my hands. This is like cutting butter with the knife, really. I will melt this. This is going to be the substitute for unsalted butter. Oh, look, melt. Time for some fireworks. Look at the fat leave the meat. It's like a fat sponge. The piece of steak is pan frying in its own fat, and you can see the nice layer of char that has formed on the top. It looks like a barren landscape of an unknown planet. I like my steak medium, so I'm going to cut the heat and plate it. Oh yes! Look at this. Look at this magical piece of meat. But fat is the main star of the show. And if you don't like the fatty part of beef, this is not for you. This is for people who love the beefy flavor in the fat. I think there's a reason why Wagyu rhymes with thank you, because thank you, Wagyu. The fat is nutty. It's definitely more beefy than your normal steak. And the best part, the meat is really just so flavorful. The meat is sandwiched between layers of fat. So every single bite, you taste the fat, you taste the meat, you taste the natural salt in it. All that build up, and 2 minutes on the hot pan, we have this glorious piece of meat. I hit it with some onion salt to enhance the flavor if it's possible. So my final take on this beef is the king of all beefs in price and in taste and in quality. One thing I must say, if you are on a diet, this is the steak for you because you can't eat too much of it, and the flavor of the beef, a couple of bites and you're done. You're really satiated. Either way, everyone I think should try it once and decide for themselves. After all, this won the Olympics and it had olives to eat. And now it's time for dessert. All the way from the northern part of this country, Racine, Wisconsin. The state pastry of Wisconsin, the Danish Kringle. Oh, and they have a Viking enjoying the dessert. So if it's good enough for a Viking, it's good enough for me. Got wax paper covering for whatever reason. Okay then, it looks like a flaky pastry with frosting on the top and attention being paid to the structural integrity. They have, I guess, this cardboard piece to make sure the frosting doesn't get messed up. I've plated this to show it the respect that it deserves. It looks like a jumbo-sized Danish meant for an army of hungry Vikings. I was looking up the origins of the name Kringle. In Old Norse language, Kringle translates to a circle, and the shape of the pastry used to be in a pretzel form, but now it's evolved into a circle, so in some ways it's come a full circle. Great job, Kringle. How should I eat this? I can... Wow, hit all my sweet tooth cravings. This flavor is almond, which I love to begin with. And then there's the pastry, and you can taste the butter in the pastry. It's sweet for sure. I don't think it's overly sweet, frankly. You know, this is the only way to make sure that I didn't miss anything in there. I can taste the frosting now. It's a pastry filled with almonds. So one part which I think you should definitely know about this pastry is the layers. It's an explosion of butter, almond, and frosting. I really want to warm this up and taste it again to see if it changes the flavor profile. The circle of the pastry has been broken. Oh yeah, there you go. See? You see the layers so well when the butter melts a little. I think this dessert is better warm. I wouldn't say hot, but warm. And it's more sweeter also when you eat it. So again, one of those things where you might just need a couple of bites and you're satiated. This is available in any of the Trader Joe's. I got the almond variety, but there are others available too. And you should definitely try this around the holiday time because as you can see, it comes in a fun pack or a family pack or a army pack, whatever you want to call this. It's meant for sharing. Thank you for watching, and please leave in the comment section what your holiday traditions are so that I can try them too. Until then, see you on the next food adventure. Kringle.